week's come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The crowd may be already playing a role here. We've got to jump before the opening snap. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false starts. Now 15 yards to the marker. Allen on the play action. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd down now. 7 to go. First tone of the game for James Cook. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is scooped up by the Bills. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, this is a very worrying start to this game.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Allen looking to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd and goal for Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the turnover into a lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Trey Tucker to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
19 Charger, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 11, Panther 6. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Straight ahead with Genty. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. When you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Hawk 7, Viking 18. Ready.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here. Back to throw now. 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
On the ball now.
Dose of the hurry up here.
Tighten up.
Setting up to throw. And the defender comes away with it. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or 2 shy of it. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And they'll come up on 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Play action now, Allen. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
To throw again, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Another one for Cook. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, getting down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. And the offense remains on the field as they face 4th and 1. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
70 Lions, 19 Lions, Buffalo 18, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. This one's caught. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Let's go now. Catch Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. On the move, headed right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Throwing on seconds. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
18, Rattler.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. So this one on the defense. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the red zone on first. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Sticking to the air here. Brought in by his back here. It's Jensen. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense to the line fast. Jensen. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Third down from the gun. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown. They send him straight up the middle. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Raiders 6.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Trying it left side with Cook. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Again, it's Cook. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Allen now on first down. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Setting him on the dive. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Allen setting up play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's third and goal. Cook. He is not quite to the marker there. Just 2 yards on that play, Brock. And now one interesting decision coming up on fourth down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Less than a yard to that goal line. This is fourth and goal. Fullback trying to power him across. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Panther 11. Here we go. Shot. Warriors 70, Timberwolves. Go.
Throwing from his own end zone. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. This might be a free play for him. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw here. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw. That's completed right side. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. On first down, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And the Bills first down.
First down throw for Allen. Makes the catch. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
On the return, here comes Kene Nwangwu. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And in for the touchdown! The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And the Raiders line up again to go for 2.
Let's go now. 65, 60, go.
They'll work against the blitz. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Raiders 20, Bills 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And a man is there to knock that away.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Play action now, Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Allen on the play action. He brings it in. Shoots away from one. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. They'll run here following the penalty. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds space, middle of the field. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tucker now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Raiders first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. that inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Second down pass play coming. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
Come on, 79 Broncos. 60, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First and 10. Here's Allen. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a James Cook touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Bass now to kick this away. Wangu now to return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and hit, knocks it free, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
To the air on third and long. Chased out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Brown 80. Go.
This is Cook on the handoff. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now run by Cook. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Allen on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Oh, they try the lateral. It's a live ball. Now he's past the 25. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders take a fourth quarter lead.
Well, if this winds up holding as your game winner, and I almost hope it does. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. But I just love what it illustrates, the want-to from this defense to go and finish. Anytime, anywhere, anyone. You don't know when that big play's coming, but you got to deliver, and they just did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Man in motion here. Throwing now on first down. Allen. He's trying to push the field. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? Nick Everett
put the body on the line for his team. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
I'll throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
Dragon 60.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Go street. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Go.
Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Bills have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
He's back to
3rd
throw.
and 4.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
319.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brown 80. What's that? Look out.
Here he is to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
What's that?
Here he is to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Bass now to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tucker on the return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Setting up to pass. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Raiders first. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, come on.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And this one does not go far. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now to throw. And that's complete. Here's Thornton. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Jency. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
319. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And they bring him down around the 34. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now it's Cook. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that first down at the 30. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
47-yard attempt.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This one from 47 yards away. The kick is good. He got it. And in the final moments, they force overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Now, hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Cook. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 25-yard line.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Here's Cook. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
James Cook, long warrior. Sam Williams on the stop. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
All right, needing 3 yards here on 3rd down if they want to keep this opening drive of overtime going.
Go get him, go get him, go get him. What's that?
Throwing here, Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that would bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. They'll go. Allen. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Headed out right. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. All right, so an important landmark cross on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touch. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills take the lead in this game. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Tucker now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Come on, come on.
Now it's his turn in overtime. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Looking to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave them a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. But if they don't come through on this fourth down, they have wasted that chance.
And they're humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also, Kate, where you tell yourself, just do your job. Just do what you have been trained to do. You can't make it more and bigger than it is, or else they're going to fail.
He's going to try another deep one here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.